Hello world, this is Random Fix, and in this video today I'm going to show you how you can start the diesel heater on your vehicle in case your Mercedes-Benz or even maybe other vehicle out there comes with a factory diesel heater like the one down here. However, these will not turn on unless it's under 29 degrees. So in this video today I'm going to show you how to go ahead and adjust your ambient air temperature outside so your diesel heater can basically turn on. And you're supposed to test these about every month. However, this is impossible depending on where you live. And what I've decided to do, so what I did is just made a simple little switch here where I can basically adjust the temperature as needed. So I could turn it down to go ahead and engage the diesel heater, and I'm going to have a link to everything in the video box below. So if you want to go ahead and grab these parts, you can. They're under $15, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and wire this up, and you do not need to cut your factory harness, so stay tuned. And one other hint that you have a diesel heater in your vehicle is if you actually see this blinking light, and you can kind of see it through here too, because this is somewhat translucent. You know you have a diesel heater. Today I'm going to show you how to go ahead and locate your ambient air temperature sensor, and then we're going to be putting a little resistor on there so I can go ahead and actually turn on my diesel heater. So my particular Sprinter actually came with a diesel heater, and it will not turn on unless it's under 29 degrees, which is really annoying. So we basically got to trick the system into thinking that it's under 29 degrees and to turn on. This was done because of some crazy rules, but nonetheless I think 31 is plenty cold to not be running your diesel heater. So in this video today I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So first of all, on the older Sprinters, the ambient air temperature sensor, which is this little guy right over here, was located by the license plate or towards the very bottom right here. And now they've gone ahead and really hit it. So if you look towards the right hand side, you'll see this little stick out right where my finger is. This is your ambient air temperature sensor. So I got myself a new part and a potentiometer meter here. Basically this has a bunch of small resistors here, and you could turn them on and off. So pretty much you could adjust the actual temperature here. So now first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and remove the front grille here. So there's going to be these Torx bits up here. So I'm going to remove both of these T25s. And with all three 25s out, you're going to go ahead and remove those here, here, and here. You want to come over, grab the front grille, and then pull it back. And there it comes out, guys. So on the back of these, there's these little clips. You want to make sure you push these down as you're backing this up. So I had one that got stuck right here. Just take your time, reach back there and push the clip down, and then slowly pull on it. So this is the actual sensor right here, fits in that little hole, and to remove it you just got to pull this clip back, and once you get it back you're basically going to go ahead and slide it out, and we're gonna go make this happen now. So on my setup here, I do not want to cut these wires. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use the new ambient air temperature, not the OEM one, and I'm gonna basically use the pigtail in here and go ahead and make my connection. And then for the real ambient air temperature sensor, I'm gonna use the OEM one that came off my car here. So this is gonna be the one that I ordered. It was like $14 or $15, and I'm gonna go and just make a cut right here. And there is gonna be my leads. Alright guys, check that out. Diesel heater finally turned on for the first time ever. It is up and running, and it's smoking a little bit since it's never been on before. The car thinks it's 19 degrees right now, and this is quite cool, guys. And we can look right there, it says it's 19 degrees. Definitely not 19 degrees out here, but diesel heater is on. I'm going to show you guys the rest of the wiring, but before I do so, make sure you have it on the highest temperature setting. And the diesel heater is still on. I'm just letting this run for a little bit longer. That way it actually burns off everything underneath here. And there it goes, it finally turned off. Hey guys, sorry about the wind here. The wind really picked up, so let me show you guys the final setup here. So this is gonna be the OEM ambient air temperature right here in my hand, and the wire on the right is gonna be the basically the ground or not positive. So on your setup the wire might be a little bit different, but basically the purple line right there is going to be my new cold if I'm looking at it the same exact way. And so what I did is I went ahead and connected it to that temperature sensor that I basically cut the probe off of, and used the leads since I didn't want to actually cut this connector. It goes down the wire. So cold is going to be on the right, and it comes into this 10K potentiometer here. So I made a little diagram for you guys. So this is the wiring harness that comes in from your vehicle. Here's a little ambient air temperature that we bought, we cut the tip off of. So we basically grab one of the leads here, and we go to the 10K potentiometer on the outer lead and one on the other side, and then we run that to the OEM ambient air temperature that you put back in the same exact spot. This potentiometer you can put anywhere you feel you want it. Maybe it's inside the cab, maybe it's outside, but keep it in a dry place. And then you just run the other lead over to the OEM sensor. And so it's pretty simple. And this is the kit right here. So in the kit you'll get a bunch of different resistor levels. So we're going to use a 10K potentiometer right here, which would be the second one from the top left. And then you can choose any top you want to put on there, whether it's orange or blue top. And the nice way about doing it this way is if you ever want to just revert this back and maybe just go back to the original way it was, you can go ahead and just unplug this out of the way, and you didn't cut the wiring harness. So let me show you guys right now. The temperature is going to be 73 degrees. And I'm gonna come down here and basically adjust this to the right. And as you guys can see, that temperature is falling now. We are at 29 degrees and falling. So now I can go ahead and engage my diesel heater if needed. And one other thing too is, if you're going to be doing this, if you want to disconnect your battery, it's a good idea. If not, you might get a engine light for a generic code here for the ambient air temperature sensor, which you can erase with a $10, $20 scan tool. However, if you want to avoid it, go ahead and pull off that cover right there, and there's going to be a little tiny connection port right there where I'm pointing to. Push a little red button in right here, back that out, and if you have an auxiliary battery, go ahead and disconnect the negative there, and that will keep the check engine light from triggering. Hey guys, I hope you found this video to be helpful. If it was, please comment down below. If you guys want to check out the whole van build, please do so. I'm about to paint these rims here. Since I got the grill off, I'm going to go ahead and make that black right now as well. And we are getting things done. And thank you again for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, and you will find the whole playlist to the Sprinter conversion in the video box below. Thanks again guys, and if the video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one.